Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. So, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you guys are dealing with the Sagittarius and you're watching, then cross watcher, this message might actually make more sense to you. And these are timeless readings. And let's jump right in because the cards are coming out. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups. You've had it up to here with somebody. Enough is enough. Time to put your foot down. Maybe even multiple people. This could be coworkers, it could be family, it could be roommate, how it resonates. But people have been walking all over you. And it's time for you to say, no, enough is enough. Like, no more. I will not accept this anymore. You're finding your voice, right? And that might involve you putting in a boundary. But let's see what else we got here for you, Sagittarius. Eight of Swords. Yep. Okay. A little bit of this, right? We have to understand that there might be a small part of it we need to take our own responsibility for. Meaning, okay, we didn't have the boundary in place, so I didn't know how to say no. And so people kept asking and asking, and I kept giving and giving. They wanted me to be here, and I didn't want to be here. And so I would say yes and go, even though I wanted the no. Okay? But I think when you learn how to say no, set that boundary, then you've taken the responsibility, right? So everything that happened before, when you're feeling drained and walked all over, that's what the energy of was, oh, I wasn't taking responsibility of my truth. I wasn't able to say no. I wasn't able to put my foot down. I wasn't able to do what I needed to do for me. And I'm caving and bending to your will to make you happy. But then the breaking point comes. And then you surrender and say, enough is enough. I'm done. Here I am speaking my truth. I don't want to do this. No, I cannot be there. I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can't give anymore. You've depleted me, right? And so this is where you are going to level up freaking big time, Sagittarius. Let's get some more cards. All right, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles. Let's get four more cards, actually. Okay, one more. What have we got? Seven of Swords, the Star. Does this just not line up beautifully? Let's get the last card. And, oh, okay, two. Yeah. Okay, so Four of Cups. The Four of Wands. Wow, this is freaking magnificent. Okay, all right. Just remember along the way that you could speak this healthily. We don't have to shift blame, and they did this, and they did that, and all that stuff, right? We're just going to own our own part and take our own part in this and decide, hey, I need to do this for me. I need to regain back my energy. I need to regain back my strength. I need to build up my endurance, right? Because that could like physically drain you. So you might be tired, and so you might be gaining your physical strength back as well. However, let go of what you can't control and just focus on yourself here, because you've got this. And honestly, to be honest, as I see this, it really doesn't even matter who is right, wrong, and different. Like, I just want it to be just about you, and your happiness and what you need. And there's nothing wrong with following your path. And it might be different than these other people, right? And because they want something out of you that maybe you can't give, or maybe you can no longer give, and this doesn't resonate with you, and you're like, I don't want to do this. Why do I keep saying yes? Like, it's making you miserable. You feel like you're dying inside. I can feel like tears. And so what I want to say is no, 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 no. Stop worrying about everybody else. Time to worry about yourself. It's time to find your hope, your light, your inspiration, your joy. Like, what is that? And if all of this stuff here in the past is not sustaining you anymore, it's not satisfying you anymore, it's not something you want to do, even if it did in the past, that's fine. But if it doesn't anymore, hey, I've changed. I no longer like this anymore, right? So you're able to find a healthy way to say it without just exploding, right? Without coming off aggressively, without yelling and screaming, and just firmly speaking your truth and being honest, right? And just be honest with yourself first. And so you know what that is, that boundary you need to put in place. So then you could be honest with these other people that whatever this is. Because it's so fascinating how the Four of Cups like immediately goes to the Four of Wands as soon as you do that. So you're no longer bored. in apathy. You're no longer feeling sorry for yourself. And I'll use that a little loosely because I'm not sure if everybody feels that way, but I was kind of feeling it at least for one or two of you. But then you immediately, like, once you put in this boundary, like, whoa, I have respect for myself. I deserve better. Like, I am better. Like, wow, was that simple? And it might be a little intimidating at first because you're like, could you please give me my stuff back? Or like, whatever it is, right? It doesn't have to be that, like, but you're just kind of like, no. But then you're like, oh, it was that simple. I just feel like you're earning respect with others and yourself, which brings in a much happier, joyous energy when you level up to the Four of Wands, right? Let's see what else you've got. You know what else? There's so much throat chakra energy with this. It's like you're going to start becoming outspoken, which is very good. And so if you were maybe a little bit more timid or meek and you weren't able to speak your truth, maybe you felt others talked over you. I feel like you're finding your throat chakra voice and you're able to speak more of your identity, your truth, your needs, your beliefs, what you want. Huge. It's like your throat chakra was totally restricted and closed. So like imagine if there's air in the middle of this, it needs to breathe, but if it's so tight, it can't. But as it starts to open, like the air that's in the middle can start to flourish and the energy can just flow up and down through the channels, right? And so it's been so restricted for maybe people talking and walking all over you. It just can't breathe. It's like smothered. But now you're going to start to open it and you start to realize, oh my God, it was a circle. Like it was drowning inside. No air could get through. And now it's opened. And so it's open, so now the energy channels can flow. So it's like immediately your throat chakra opens, and you're able to, God, you're finding yourself. But no, I'm sorry. Like, I can't be there. No. Like that timid no immediately goes to no, right? Like you're really able to speak up for yourself and your truth. As soon as you do it once, it becomes this habit, right? And you're able to say what it is that's important to you. Like your throat chakra is just going to blast open and the outspokenness is good, right? Because you're speaking your truth. And it's not in a way that's like, because then we could exert it and throat chakra is going to be overexerted. I don't feel like it's that. I don't feel like you're going to go overboard. I don't feel like you're coming up harsh or brash or like too blunt. It's very much balanced. And so I definitely feel this is so very important for you. But let's get a couple more cards here because I want to see what else is going on here. Sagittarius, of course, on the ground. Yep, it's going to get you unstuck. It's going to break free. It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time. Like your chakra is really stuck. It's stagnant. It's cannot move. It cannot breathe. And now it opens, right? Opens. And the energy can flow out. This is, oh my gosh, Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces there. This is the Pisces card in Sagittarius. It started to slip out. So you could have some Pisces placement. However, you might be dealing with a Pisces here. Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, the Empress and the Ace of Cups. You're done. Like, how do you, like, these cards are just too magnificent, okay? It's all about your self-care. Like, what is that boundary? The boundary is all about self-care. You're putting yourself first. That is literally what the Empress is about. Nurturing and nourishing yourself with what it is you deserve, what you desire. Like, you're finding your self-care. Boundaries is so important for that. It's like you are bringing in that motherly energy you need, but you could do it to yourself. So you're like flooding yourself, like self-love, like that. Wow. And there, the emotional love offer you're giving to yourself first. But because you're able to give it to yourself first, that's where the self-respect comes in. And then when the self-respect you have, other people start to respect you. So you're learning vibrational energy, right? All because you set down this boundary. You build up your confidence, your esteem, your respect, all of that. And so when you start vibrating that, other people start noticing it and they start treating you that way because you are vibrating that way. And it all started with this one self-care practice. You put you first. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Leveling up. Big time with the throat chakra. So Sagittarius, we're going to wrap up your reading right here. And if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button so I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. I want you to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. Why? Because I do daily videos and I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.